Hello and welcome. This is a Centrex Software sales video on the advance and loan servicing platform within Centrex Software. Let's go ahead and get started. So in the Centrex Software platform, you've got contacts and you've got deals associated to those contacts. So if a contact is a business owner, the deals would be the opportunities you have to fund or to broker a loan or advance for that particular contact. So if I jump into the deals tab, you'll be able to see all of your deals here in your pipeline and what type of deals you have in a certain pipeline. And then if I jump into the contacts, you'll be able to see all of your contacts in the software based on status. And I can jump into a contact, and at the contact level, I'll have a tab here that says deals, and you'll be able to see all the deals that you have on file for this contact. So for those of you that fund or broker a business owner multiple times, maybe over the course of 5 years or a year or 6 months, whatever it may be, you'll be able to see all those deals stacked right here. Maybe it's a new advance, maybe it's a new loan, maybe it's a refinance or a renewal. It depends what it is. You'll see them all stacked right here. Let's go ahead and jump into a particular deal. This is a merchant cash advance deal. Depending on the deal that you choose, when you add a new deal, you could have a commercial mortgage deal, a traditional business loan, an equipment finance deal, whatever it may be, an SBA loan as well. But this one's merchant cash advance because it's displaying the merchant cash advance calculator. On the far left-hand side, you have everything you need to gather data to underwrite a file. When you're ready to fund the customer, you can come down to funding information, which is right here. It'll ask you for routing number, account type, name on account, and the ACH gateway you have integrated into Centrex Software to draft the funds. Then you've got the fees and you've got some funding details here at the bottom. Once you've added this file to the in repayment status, the payments box will show up here. And you can see here, you can turn auto ACH drafting on. And once you do that, it'll read from the calculator. So for this particular calculator, we have $418.33 for a daily payment for 150 days. If you've got the loan amortization calculator, it may be a 1-year program or a 10-year program, ACH monthly, whatever it may be. That calculator will feed into the servicing platform in the software, and the auto ACH drafting will read that calculator. What you also have here is an override payment box option. If you have a borrower that needs to go on slow pay, they're struggling to make payments, or maybe it's a seasonal business and they need to go up and down based on their season, you can come in here and put in an amount. You can put it in amount until a certain date, and then frequency and interval if you want to change it from the original calculator. If you put data points in here and you click on Save File, it will override this initial calculator until a certain date. Once that date is met, it'll automatically revert back to the original calculator for those daily, weekly, or monthly payments. What you also have is the ability to add a payment. So if I click on the Add Payment button, you have the ability to choose payment option, one of those being account adjustment, if you want to adjust the account balance. You've got subtype, you've got the associated loan or advance, the process date, how many times it occurs, the amount, the memo, and the action you want to take. So if I want to schedule this transaction, I click on Save, and it'll add a transaction manually into the software. Centrex Software does have full integrations with ACH processors and also supports NACHA files if you're processing directly with your bank. We always recommend the direct integration with a third-party processor because it's fully automated. So payments will happen automatically. You can come in here as payments are being made and you can show different filters. If you want all of your debits to be green, all of your credits to be yellow, and maybe all of your NSFs to be red, you can do so here and you can add those filters. You also have a payoff balance. You can come in here and it'll automatically populate the balance that is owed, and that from an accounting perspective will show a payoff balance. And then of course you can always export to CSV. Okay, so whatever parameters you put in the calculator, whatever documents you've collected, whatever credit decision you've made, you're going to enter into the calculator, turn auto ACH drafting on, and now our system will automatically start debiting that borrower based on that calculator. We also have a full syndication platform built into Centrex Software. So if you have investors or syndicators that are participating on your fund deal by deal basis, you can come in here and associate those syndicates with this loan or advance, the percentage that are participating, maybe there's a servicing fee involved. And as payments start clearing the bank and clearing the software, the Centrex Software platform will automatically pay out that syndicator or that investor minus servicing fees. And then, of course, those syndicators have a nice portal they can log into to see all of the borrowers they've participated on, all of the debits, and their associated credits. Okay, as transactions also start flowing through Centrex Software, you have the accounting tab. You can come in here and you can build all sorts of different types of accounting reports. Once you've built out certain reports, you can enable grouping here at the top right, and then you can click on one of these columns here and it'll group by the data in that column. So if I click on full name, you can see here, it'll start grouping by name and then give you aggregates for the filters set forth in this particular report. Okay, so you can build all sorts of different types of reports in the accounting tab to understand your transactions. In the reports tab, we also have what we call a report builder, which allows you to build customized reports to monitor portfolio performance. It's essentially a glorified Excel spreadsheet. So I can come in here and then I can, of course, look at this in several different ways, pie chart, scatter, line, and you can get very creative with how you build out your reports. We have several different types of consulting packages wrapped around funders that need to service within Centrex Software so that triggers and notifications and emails and text messages go out appropriately. All your reports look good. We work with several different consultants in the industry as well, and we'd love to work with you on that. This was a Centrex Software sales video on the advance and loan servicing side of Centrex Software. We look forward to chatting with you soon.